published 0307, EDT, the 23rd of August 2017, updated 0309, EDT, the 23rd of August 2017. Staring at textbooks at school is not the most stimulating, however, these students were determined to brighten up their study periods. A hilarious set of photos compiled by Bored Panda have revealed the very creative ways that pupils embellish their textbooks. Adding a simple sketch or a caption to an otherwise mundane school book has helped to provide these sidetracked students with a few laughs. As these hilarious snaps attest, students transform portraits of historical figures into selfies, and innocent diagrams into violent scenes, and one artistic teen has even managed to turn the female reproductive system into a lioness. Though amusing to the children, the often obscene embellishments are bound to prove irritating to teachers. A hilarious selection of images compiled by Bored Panda has revealed the creative ways in which students vandalize their textbooks. Professor Trandinhouse rather wind-swept appearance is hilariously accessorized by a fan. This student couldn't resist inserting Hadaway lyrics into this paragraph on love. One crafty student managed to transform the female reproductive system into the face of a lioness. This family dinner took a turn for the worst when a language student got their hands on this textbook. An image of a television set gets the horror movie treatment after a pupil adds Samara from The Ring to their page in an elaborate addition to their textbook. This student leads future school kids on a journey before presenting them with a sketch of Stitch. It is no wonder then this pupil became a little sidetracked when studying this rather dull diagram of a disk storage space, transforming it into a Trex. A playful pupil transforms this mathematical diagram into a fun-loving woman after spotting that the man's hair resembled the bird. This student set about creating their own comic book. This illustration goes from a diagram of life-saving resuscitation to a rather disturbing vampire. This student adds a bit of action to his textbook by transforming this man into an action hero. With a few simple additions, a student makes it appear as though the man in the diagram has been swung around. This diagram illustrates the food chain, but the student reading the textbook turned it into a more tragic scene. A leisurely dip in the sea is transformed into a shark attack scene by one distracted pupil. Vietnamese novelist Nguyen Minh Chau is brought into the 21st century by one teen who made him look as though he is taking a selfie. A historical figure takes on a more feminine persona in this piece of graffiti. An oriental watercolor is given a western twist in this student's spare time. This school child was clearly peckish when they scrawled this sketch in their textbook. This rather lewd drawing is unlikely to impress the teachers but may give classmates a few laughs. A diagram is transformed into SpongeBob's Patrick Star by one artistic maths student rather than figure out the puzzles at hand. This student works on transforming the shapes into animated characters. An equation is transformed into Nobita Nobi from the Japanese anime Doraemon and Nobita. A student was delighted to discover that the previous owner of their textbook has a good sense of humor. A creative student left this swimmer red-faced when they removed his swimming trunks. This distracted student transformed these diagrams of acrobatics so that they ended in disaster, clearly with their mind on anything other than their work. This pupil transforms cavemen into a heavy metal group.